Hey, friends, we're in John 12, verses 3 and 7 today. And there's some amazing details to this story to make us feel like we are right there at this home in Bethany. We're sitting with Jesus and his disciples. We're at a low table about 18 inches off the ground, sitting around on pillows, which was the custom. And the first details I want to bring out to you in this story is this is probably the same home that Jesus has come to over and over again. It's just outside of Jerusalem, so it was natural. This event is 7 days before Passover, so Jesus would be there spending the night and then crossing over about a mile to get into Jerusalem for the festival. And this is the home that belonged to Lazarus, Martha, and Mary. Remember, this is where Mary once sat at Jesus' feet to learn while Martha was busy serving. And guess what? In this story, Martha is serving again. Oh, how we need Marthas. I need Marthas in my life. And Lazarus, who once was dead, is alive, and he's sitting there with Jesus eating. So all of this, again, is shortly before Jesus' own crucifixion. And then suddenly Mary, this big-hearted woman, bursts into the room full of men with her pint of pure nard, an expensive perfume where she opens the bottle and pours it on Jesus' feet. Then, instead of wiping his feet with a towel, she uses her long hair, to wipe Jesus' feet dry from the perfume. The towel would be too lowly, and her hair was the glory of a woman. It was the best part of her. It was her crown for Jesus' lowest part, his feet. What a picture. And now the room is filled instead with the smell of pita bread and matzo ball soup and falafel and hummus and stuffed vegetables. It's now filled with this intense cloud of perfume, this perfume that was worth a year's wage, which is probably 300 denarii, which is the equivalent of about $50,000 today. And Judas is the first one to strongly react to this unexpected gesture by judging and embarrassing Mary and saying, why was this perfume, why wasn't it sold and the money given to the poor? It was worth a year's wage. And yet we read, he did not say this because he cared about the poor, but because he was a thief. As keeper of the money bag, he used to help himself to what was put into it. But thankfully, Jesus comes to Mary's rescue from this verbal abuse, this religious abuse. In John 12:7, he says, leave her alone. It was intended that she should save this perfume for the day of my burial. You will always have the poor among you, but you will not always have me. Oh, what a valuable story we have recorded and preserved in Scripture. And through this story, we know so many things. One is obvious regarding Judas, the danger of religious judgment of others, this self-righteousness, no bueno. Number two, the heartfelt sacrificial worship to Jesus. It's never a waste to recognize and honor Jesus and the importance of the cross that Jesus refers to, his death and his burial. We must never forget his sacrifice for us. As we follow him, we must keep his sacrifice front and center. That is the focus of our worship, even to this day. So in closing, Mary so valued Jesus, she couldn't contain herself. She had to express how she valued him in a tangible way. So how are we doing that today? God bless you.